You know, I've seen some ridiculous things in my life, and this one right here is pretty tippity top of the list. You can see from the banner below a proposal that could bring Micah Parsons to the city of Detroit. Now, first and foremost, remember Micah Parsons back when Jalen Ramsey was going to get traded, and he said, did nobody want to come to Detroit? Okay. Now, Micah Parsons was drafted after Penei Sewell. We took Penei Sewell, and that was the right move. But the Detroit Lions, do they need a pass rusher? Absolutely. Whether it's a linebacking guy, whoever it is, we need somebody to get to the quarterback. And with the Dallas Cowboys giving CeeDee Lamb all that money, and now they got to worry about Rain Dakota to see if they're going to give him the money as well or groom Trey Lance to be his successor. They might be in a sticky situation, but if there's anybody that can get out of that sticky situation, it's Jared Jones. Yee-hi, yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Anybody can do it, it's him. But less for the sake of entertainment, because I'm an entertainer, I entertain. Let's entertain this ridiculous trade proposal. Keyword ridiculous. I want you to sound off in the comments, as I'm sure you will, a trade proposal that could bring Micah Parsons to the city of Detroit. Now, again, this is coming from A to Z Sports. Mike Payton this didn't originate with him, but I saw it there, found the initial article, and was like, mind blown. The Lions are even a logical place for Parsons to land. I'm reading down here, as they have the money, but the Cowboys trading one of the best defensive ends in the league to a division rival doesn't really track. But since we're here, let's take a look at the proposed trade. I agree. Shallow and pedantic. I agree. Let's take a look at the proposed trade. You guys ready? Take a deep breath. In 3, 2, 1. The Lions get Micah Parsons. The Detroit Lions, the Cowboys get 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick, a sixth-round pick, David Montgomery, and maybe an offensive lineman. So that would be the 2025 and 6 first-round picks. I'm sure a third-round pick in one of those years, a sixth-round pick in one of those years, David Montgomery, and an offensive, just throw in an offensive lineman. Kobe Sorsdahl, why don't you? Just put him in there. What in the world is this? Like I said, I've seen some things in my life, and this is up there. Top 3. What are we doing? A 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick. That is the Matthew Stafford trade right there. Then we're going to give them a 6th-round pick. We're going to give them Monty, and we're going to give them an offensive lineman. So if you're following along with me, we get Micah Parsons. They get not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 picks and David Montgomery. You know, there's a saying. I'm going to omit one of the words because I don't use profanity. But have you lost your mind? What are we doing? Micah Parsons is a dog. He's a stud. But you know what? He said nobody want to come here. And we remember. We remember that. So you can stay where you at with them good old Cowboys. Yeehaw. You stay over there and keep getting bounced out in the first round. You keep doing that. Forgot they haven't went past the first round or something like that in the last quarter century. It's some crazy thing. Sound like a lot of this, like the Lions just got rid of. Something like that. For all that talking the Cowboys do, they ain't gone nowhere. They haven't done anything. So, I mean, they got their Super Bowl. They got the back-to-backs. Okay, it was a long time ago. I was still in middle school. It was a century. Electric cars weren't even a thing. I mean, cable television was still, the internet was just getting started. So I'm going to say, quote, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Why would we do this? I want a pass rusher more than anybody else on the face of the earth for the Detroit Lions. A pass rusher of his caliber. But am I willing to get rid of 5 picks and David Montgomery, who is the best running back that we've had, just bruiser, in a very, very, very long time? We've had a Javid Best. We've had Kerryon Johnson. David Montgomery is wow. Wow. So not only the two first-round picks, a third-round pick, maybe an offensive lineman, a sixth-round pick, we gonna give you David Montgomery to wow. This was too good. This was so bad it was good. And it was something I had to bring to y'all attention. So let's for the sake of entertainment, let's entertain this, okay? Let's entertain this entire thing. What would you give up to get Micah Parsons? So again, I don't have any issue with Mike Payton. He does good work with A to Z Sports, but he actually proposed something. He said, here's what he would do. Lions would get Micah Parsons and a fourth-round pick. The Cowboys would get the 2025 first-round pick, the 2026 first-round pick, and a 2026 third-round pick. So again, 2 first and a third, which is the equivalent to the Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff trade. That's a little better. That's a little better. But now I propose to you, the Lions, are you ready? We talked about this. Are the Lions at the point where they're ready to start giving away first-round picks? I think that we are there now. I do. I think that it's something quite possible that we can see in the next coming years. However, Brad Holmes, he's done. You really don't know what he's going to do. You really, and I think that's my favorite thing about him is you have no idea what direction he's going to go in. You think he's cheap? He's not. You think he's not going to trade away people? He does. You think he's not going to give away first-round picks? He might, right? So we'll see. But Mike Payton's is a little more reasonable. I just don't know if Micah Parsons is the guy for our team. Because, again, Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes said no amount of talent is going to get you on this team. And Micah Parsons is extremely talented. I couldn't even imagine Aiden Hutchinson, three-point stance, Micah Parsons standing up opposite him, ready to destroy the passer. It is very enticing, very enticing. I'm going to pass on that. 2 first-round picks and a third-round pick in 2026. So we wouldn't have a first-round pick until 2027. I'm going to pass on that. It's intriguing, but I'm going to pass on that. And as far as the first one, have you lost your mind? What are we doing here? I'm not even going to. If you want to find out who said it, go ahead and take a look, find the article, click on the link. They got a hyperlink inside the article. Click on that and find out. Okay, so I'm not going to. Yeah, y'all can go give that thing some attention. I looked at it, got what I needed from it, and it wasn't even worth bringing in. Okay, but this, however, was. So let me know your thoughts. Would you trade this person's proposal, 5 picks and David Montgomery for 5 picks? Wait a minute. I just want to make sure. Make sure. What are we saying? 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick. That's 3 picks, a 6th-round pick. So, yes. 4 picks, an offensive lineman, and Monty for Micah Parsons. What would it take for you to trade for Micah Parsons? Or would you take Mike Payton's trade for Micah Parsons of 2 first rounds the next 2 years, 25, 26, and a third-round pick in 26 for Micah Parsons? I'm going to pass on both of those, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel as well, because we are on a push to 22K. Shout out to the Detroit Lions YouTube channel that hit 200,000 subscribers. You know what, Lions? Get a plaque. Get a plaque. You've earned it. We've had to deal with a lot. Get one for the fans. Get a plaque for the fans, okay? Because I don't know if they're eligible for one, but they really should get one. If they can, get a plaque. They can put it in Allen Park so that we can look at it. Because when these guys were hired, Matt and Dan, we had 19,000 subscribers. 19,000. Now we have 10 times that. We have more subscribers than not only the LA Rams YouTube channel, but the majority of the YouTube channel. The highest one, I want to say, is the Kansas City Chiefs. Then it might be the San Francisco 49ers. Those guys, the Lions are climbing on up there, man. And I could see us being top 10 in the next couple of years. But we've come a long way, and we still climbing, man. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel as well. Members, look out for your fantasy football link and I can't wait to play fantasy football with you. You guys are awesome. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. Take care of yourself and each other, and as always, go Lions.